G'day folks, we've got two separate things here. I'm going to put chapters down below if you want to actually find the section that you're looking for. We're going to have a look at the whitelisting of admins first up, and we'll then follow that up with the crossplay settings for the servers. So with the whitelisting, that's been missing for quite some time, and I found some people posting some comments about it. What you need to do is you need to go into your game user settings ini file, and you need to add a line which is AdminListURL. And that will basically, you can set up a text file online, add an actual URL, and you can actually reference that file if you want to. In this case, you can actually use a specific method where you actually specify file, colon, //, and then the actual directory of your text file. The double backslash here, the double forward slash is fine. The double backslash, that actually represents a single backslash, because in the JSON world, it's actually doing an escape character. So what it says is that the first one tells that the second one is actually meant to be a backslash and not a special character. So that's basically why that's doing that. It does need to be double. If you put it in there with one, it will replace it once you actually launch the game. It'll actually go in there and place it all by itself. And so what's actually happening there is I've just put it in a very basic directory, but if you wanted to, you could put this in with your game server files. It's not really a bit of an issue. Inside that whitelist file, you're going to need a very specific ID for your character. This won't necessarily be your Steam 64 ID. As you can see, this is a big long string that you need to work out, and you can find that out in game. We're going to go in there now and we're going to have a look at how you actually find what that is. Alright, just so that you can see this actually working properly, we'll log directly into the server. We won't interrupt anything here, we'll just go straight in and we'll show that I've been whitelisted as an admin. There doesn't seem to be anywhere in the game itself that I found that actually shows that you're whitelisted, other than the fact that obviously you can open up the console and you can just directly use the cheats. And so we should be able to, once logged in, open up the console, cheat, fly, boom, and we're off. I didn't bother actually typing in enable cheats. We've just got simple access directly to those cheats. And so this might help people out who've the launch commands where it's actually been problematic getting people to get their admin commands. You can now create your whitelist, plug it into your server folder directories and reference it directly. And yeah, you've got your admins. Alright, so now that we've enabled our admin commands and we're whitelisted, the question is, how do you work out what your ID is to add to that whitelist? So when you open up the console, you can actually open up the console twice. So in this case, I press tilde to open up the console. You can press it a second time to open up basically the full window, I guess. And you want to type in the command cheat list players. And with that, it will actually output a list of each of the individual players that are online. And so in this case, I've only got myself. It lists a number. I guess that's basically just a numerical number listing in order the players that are online, the name of the player in game, comma, and then the ID. You want to ignore all the stuff, basically in this case, the 0.scarbig, comma, ignore all that stuff and just take all of the numbers and characters after that. And that's the thing that you're going to add to the whitelist. And yeah. Good luck with it. Hopefully you'll be able to get yourself whitelisted on your servers and using your admin commands as you please. Okay, for enabling and disabling crossplay on your servers, we've got a number of things that we can actually work with here. And I'll put a bit of a caveat here at the start. I haven't actually been able to test any of this because I haven't gone around and actually found someone with an Xbox to see if this actually works. I do know that someone in my community on my Discord has a server that they're running on Steam, and they have actually had an Xbox player, or at least their own Xbox, join that PC server, and it's worked out just fine for them. And so here's basically what is going on. By default, the servers are actually enabled for crossplay. And so, yeah, by default, it'll just work. But the problem is that from what we're finding out, BattleEye, the anti-cheat software, is actually preventing the Xbox players from being able to see the Steam players' installs. And as a result, it actually blocks them and they can't actually get on. So if you're finding that your Xbox players can't actually see your server, one of the things to try is to put the no BattleEye switch in your command arguments and actually launch your server that way, and then see if your Xbox players can actually see it. Now, if you wanted to be able to disable the crossplay, we have a switch that you put into your arguments, which is the ServerPlatform argument. And in this case, we've got 4 different settings that you can actually put in there, and you can actually put in combinations, or at least I've been shown that you can do combinations. But as I said, I haven't actually tested this, so if people do give this a go, definitely put it down in the comments and let me know if it worked out for you, and so we can all cheer and actually find out that all this stuff then works. So if you put PC, so Steam platform or server platform rather, equals PC, it will be a PC only game. SSX will be Xbox only, WINGDK for Windows or Microsoft Store, that is, and then, you know, for when it comes around, PlayStation 5 will be PS5. If you wanted to do combinations of these, at least this is what I've been told, you should be able to do PC plus SSX, and that will now be a Steam and Xbox only server. Now with this, there is actually another tag which is PC only mods, and this will actually force the program to only be allowed to get PC mods from the Xbox store. So in the Curse mods. So in the Curse mods, you can actually tag your mods, whether they're actually a PC mod, an Xbox mod, or both, or so on and so forth. And so this switch will actually prevent anything but the PC mods actually being installed on the server. And I assume that later on we will see probably Xbox only mods, etc, etc, but this is the only one that I've seen cropping up at this point in time. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully this works out for you if you're interested in either enabling, so make sure you try out that no battle eye if it hasn't worked for you in the past, or if you're trying to actually just get a server which is Xbox only or potentially Steam only, then you will have the option now as a server owner to have a bit more control over who actually can get onto your servers. Right, hopefully that all helped out. Make sure you shove a comment down below whether this worked out for you or not. Otherwise, it's always, you can jump on my Discord, where we actually got a number of people now joining up, where we're helping each other out with these problems that we're discovering with our servers. And and just come and chat about the game. Thanks for listening in, and I'll catch you next time.